Good morning, here we are again. Today it's Neil and Neil's already having issues. He might have warm hands, but he can't hear anything because his headphones aren't working. He's got his new heated gloves. Yeah, Shashi, yeah, see, look, you won't miss him now. We'll see his red glow in the distance. But yeah, we're back at Ocean Beach and we're going to go to Westcliff. But we thought, last time I was here, we were supposed to have done the stonebeds. But we kind of got distracted and went out. We found a hard path and went out along that, as you remember in last week's video. So today we are going to do what we were supposed to have done last time. So let's crack on with this and see how we get on. Right, well, at least I haven't blanked. I have my first coin, and it's only a modern day penny. But it's a penny. It stops me blanking. There's a portcullis on the back. Yeah, there's quite a strong wind. At the moment I'm standing here with my back to it so I can actually record. I don't know how well that is recording. But it's actually really cold wind. It's not bad when you're out the wind. It's actually quite quite mild. But you get into this wind and it is really icy. There's Neil up there, as you can probably see, working his way towards us. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of a muck about on the dry sand here. It's low tide is probably in around about 15 minutes, so the tide is all the way out. We can literally venture out onto the wet immediately, but we thought we'd just give it a 10-15 minutes on the dry sand just to get accustomed to this cold wind, rather than head off out there and just freeze. So we're gradually getting used to it. But anyway, it's my first penny, my first coin.
It's one of them. I suppose old half p. Actually smooth as a baby's bum. Oh well, first kind of coin. Oh, yeah. Can see something on it. I don't know what that. Could be a. No, let's get back to on that. Could be George V. Anyway, first find for about an hour. Oh, wind's blowing up my kilt. Nose is dripping. We'll carry on.
Right, well, I have my first pre-decimal penny. And it is a George V, as you can probably see. It's actually not in bad condition considering it is out of these stone beds. And that'll have a good date on it as well. Yeah, George V penny in reasonable condition. Neil will stay close into shore, and I don't blame him, because as you get further out this wind gets stronger, so it's an offshore. We were kind of sheltered where we were, with the buildings blocking the wind out. But as you come out here onto the actual foreshore, you're not protected anymore. So I do apologise if there is a lot of wind noise on this camera. Unfortunately, it hasn't got a plug-in microphone socket, so I'm having to use the camera's own microphone. So as I say, I do apologise for the wind noise that you might be getting. But anyway, I'm happy with this. First coin of the, well, first decent coin of the day, George V penny. Well, this is hard work out here, but I have my second coin at last. Well, my third coin, but my second pre-decimal. And I think this one is going to be more the sort of thing you normally get off these stone beds. It's just looking like a disc of absolute nothingness. But here's the size of a penny. But without getting home and cleaning it up, I'm not ever going to know what this is. There's no way I'm going to know what it is out here. I've got no way of cleaning it. There's no water around here. The tide's not coming in yet from what I can see. But anyway, that's my third coin, but my second pre-decimal, but unfortunately is a disc of nothingness. So we're heading into shore, and I have yet another coin of nothingness, or disc of nothingness. No, there's nothing coming up on this at all. Yeah, it's way too cold to be stood out here in these shore beds digging these things up. So So I'm going to head back into shore, closer in. I'm not going to go right up on the dry sand, but I'm going to go closer into shore and hopefully get out of this wind a little bit. But anyway, that's my next coin. I have another one. This one was coming up as a 20. So I've got a feeling it's an old halfpenny as opposed to a 2p. But again, as you can see, look at the condition of it. It's just nothing. I'm going to get these home, I'm going to clean them up and there'll be nothing on them. They'll all be blank discs of nothingness. It's way too cold to be digging these things up. Neil now is only 60-70 yards away from me. Sorry about the wind noise. I'm having to stand with my back to the wind because it is very, very strong. Well, I'm kind of hopeful I might get something off of this. No, not out here. Right, anyway, I'm just heading back to the shore. I'm going to find some shelter. I'm going to sit down for 5 minutes and warm up a little bit, and then I'm going to get straight back to it. The sky is just starting to get light over there on the horizon now. So in about another half an hour or so we should be able to see, hopefully, without head torches. But anyway, that's my next coin, whatever the hell it is. Right, well I think it is time. I think it is time for a live dig. We've got 20, it's mainly on 22, but there is a keep flicking on 23 from time to time. This is another problem with these stones. You can't dig it, scoop into them. Go on, let me get my scoop in. That's the spirit. Right, well it's out. It didn't take very long. Right, let's make this a bit brighter. Is that it? That is it. It's a penny. Come on, make this one something I can identify. Well, I can see Britannia on this side. I think it's another Georgia 5th, it's a very, very warm one. Yeah, that's a very, very, very warm Georgia 5th penny. Well, at least I dug that one out live. A successful live dig. First one in for a while. Neil was just digging a lot. And the sky is getting even lighter. But I still haven't reached the beach yet where I can go and warm up a little bit. So I'm going to go and do that now. Oh, I've finally reached a place of shelter. Looks all tropical, doesn't it, with this little palm tree and all that. But don't be fooled. It's really one of the most unglamorous places in the world, I think, Southend. As you can see over there now, the sky is gradually getting lighter. And as you can see down there, is Neil still plugging away. When he did his live dig, apparently he said he thinks it was a fishing weight. So I don't know if he stopped digging or not. You got all these poor sods on their way to work. And I'm going to have a little sit down for 5 minutes and just warm up before I get back to it. From what I can see, the tide is still all the way out, so I'll probably get a little bit more wet in before I'm confined to the dry. And then I can see if I can find a pound coin. That'll be my goal for when the tide comes in. But anyway, let's sit down for 5 minutes and have a little break. My next coin on the beach, actually up on the very top of the beach. It's just a 2p. I thought I'd film it, seeing as I haven't found much more. Yeah, just a tuppence.
So he's dropping everything today. Oh yeah, get that off the beach. Get out of me wellies, I'll be happy. One of them. Still intact. sheltering behind the outflow pipe here. The wind's so bad. I think he's out there being blown about. First light, and it's still blowing quite a bit. Gee, scoop's gone down. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind, we'll carry on for a little while. Anyway, my gloves are working. Set of seal skins. On full chat, I aren't. Nice and warm. Not cheap, but they work.
Well, my next coin is only a penny. Modern day spendy. But where I dug that out, I was right in a slop. And I hate digging in the slop, that's where Les likes to go. But the sky is gradually getting there. I'm back out onto the stone beds now. Just at the end of this little like drainage sluice. I'm a couple of 100 yards off the beach. And I'm going to see if I can winkle out a couple more pre-decimals before I have to stick to the dry sand. But anyway, my next coin is just another modern day spendy penny. Right, I've got my next coin, which is a pre-decimal half penny. And you can't really see much on this, obviously, because of where it is in the stone beds. But owing to the fact that it's the size of a half penny, and you can't clearly see, but you can see it's got Britannia on the back. That clearly makes this a George V half penny. Because all the others had the, oh yeah, I can actually see George V on it now. So all the others had the ship on it. So a very, very worn George V half penny. And look at that sky this morning. God, I'll tell you what, this wind, oh, it is icy, icy. The tide is now coming in. It's literally reached up to where the shell beds are. Now the shell beds are that way. I'm not going to turn the camera into it because you won't be able to hear me because I've got the wind right behind me. But you've got the stones where I am at the moment. I'm just on the edge of the stones. And you've got the shell bed. And then we've got the tide. So I haven't got long left out here. So let's see if I can find just one more pre-decimal. But this is a George V half penny. Next coin is a modern spendy, and it wouldn't be a day down the beach without finding one of these. 20 pence piece. Well, I just had a 20 pence just over there, literally just there. And I've got to here. And I got a 23 signal. Now last time I was out here, I had a 23 signal, decided not to dig it, and it turned out to be a nice old George V penny. So today, when it's wind and the conditions, I'm gonna live dig it. Right, well it's out. This is a bit awkward because I can only face one way because I've got the wind right behind me. Right, well it appears that I have it in the scope. And we have another coin. If it's a 23 and it's a coin that size, I'm thinking this is going to be a penny. Another modern day penny. It's the size of a modern day penny. I think that's a very, very worn modern day penny personally. Yes it is, I can see Elizabeth II on it. Well, I won't dig the next 23 and it'll come out to be good. Anyway, another penny. Right, I have another coin, another penny. And in the nick of time, because as you can see the tide is now upon me. Alright, let's have a look at this. It's another George V, but this one's in actually quite a good condition. And the good thing is, I've got water now to clean it off with, because the tide has just literally caught me up. So, let's go to the tide, give this a clean off. This could easily, yeah, this is my best condition coin of the day. There you go. There's Britannia, should get a date off of that. there's George V. Let's turn it around this way. No, let's turn it around this way. And there he is. George V. And we've got the sun coming up on the horizon now. And the tide is pushing us back to the beach. But anyway, that's my best conditioned coin of the day. George V penny. Well, I have another one of these absolutely tiny little coins, which I can only assume is a decimal halfpenny. It's the only coin I can think of that would be that size. Can't really make anything out on it. So yeah, that's what I'd say. It's a decimal halfpenny.
After hours of searching for junk, which we found in bucketfuls, I have dished out a coin. Now, why this was coming in? No, it's not what I thought it was. Oh, that was a 20p. I'm looking at it. My brain's going. Come here. That is who the hell is that in? Oh, 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 steady. This could be the coin of the day. Christ. Oh, I don't recognise him. He looks old. Shit. I think it's a George. It's a George. Where's Darren gone? I think that's a George, possibly a shilling. Don't drop it, son, for God's sake. I reckon that is. Yep, it's definitely silver, I think. I'm sure it looks silverish anyway. Oh, nose has run like a tap. Well, I'll take it. I certainly will today. Right, it's been bad. Darren's had quite a few coins. I've had Jack. Still, so the best still last. Don't lose the coin for God's sake. Right, tide is upon us. Gotta move in.
Well, that is it. Let's end of another one. I do apologise for the noise, but I'm right next to a mast here. I'm just sheltering out the wind. Because if I look the normal way, you've got the sun glaring on the water. Niels has gone down to clean up, and we've just spent half an hour on the dry sand and nothing.